Hi Pisces, welcome to your week. Hi Pisces, welcome to your March 2021 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note about my readings, they are for your sun, moon and ascendant. So whether you are a sun, moon or rising sign Pisces, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to give you a clearer, more complete picture of how they speak to you. Now with that said, we're going to look at the different sectors of your life, and then we're going to pull a major card for each one of your weeks, and then we're going to pull a key to the month card, which will kind of over arc or sort of infuse the whole reading. And these weeks cards, they infuse or rather they become the keys for the weeks in your weekly reading, so that you get a complete overview over the course of the month. Before we start, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what's happening for your actions and interactions with the world at large over the course of March. So for your first card out, look at this. You've got the Four of Wands. So this is basically you saying, I'm going to focus on the positives. This is about you pulling all of the good news up. It's about you being really focused on the good in your life. So this is the good news that happens. This is the good things that happen. This is actually going to be a reason for you to celebrate over the course of this month. So this could be news of a promotion. Maybe you find a partner because you've been looking to, to get yourself hitched or together with somebody. Maybe for some of you as well, this could be an event that comes up that maybe you didn't think was going to go ahead, but it does in the end. This is just, in general, it's basically good news that is on its way into you. Now remember, your actions and interactions with the world at large, this is about what you do. And because you've got this with the the Four of Wands here, this basically says that you are focusing on the positives. This is about you kind of saying to yourself, you know what, I choose to focus on the things that are good, the things in my life that that are enhancing the blessings or the experience that I'm having. This is great. I think in a lot of ways this is about you being open to the experience that you want and choosing to focus more on the good things than the challenges or the things that aren't so great. And then you've got the Sun card with your money and materials and your finances. This, quite frankly, the Sun card in your money sector means that money is going to be good. It's possible as well that over the course of this month, if you work for somebody else, maybe you're getting a bonus. If you have your own business, maybe you land a large contract. This is coupled with the Four of Wands. This is great news, right? This is really good news that's coming to you, especially when it comes to your finances. This could be probably your best month of the year. Happy damn birthday if you're celebrating this month. I truly hope you have an amazing one. Remember to fill the day of your solar return with a little bit of everything that you want the whole year ahead to have in it for you. Now, one of the things with the Sun card as well, when it comes to your money, your materials and your finances, this is an easier time of it. But because it comes up here right next to the Four of Wands, this could literally be your best financial month of the year. It could also suggest as well that money is no object this month. So if there's something big that you want to buy, something big that you want to do, this could literally be the month for it. But your finances are absolutely blessed and you have a clear path with them as well. When it comes to your physical health and vitality is off the charts. You have energy, you have vibrancy. This is literally just going to be you walking in sunshine, not on it, in it. And then for your home and environment, this is good news about the home, because remember your Four of Wands can also be your foundation or your castle, right? Which is really, really exciting. What it also suggests to me as well, which is kind of cool, for those of you that are, excuse me, I'm so sorry. For those of you that are hoping to conceive, for those of you that are hoping to get into relationships, these cards bode very, very well for that as well. For your communications and conversations, you have the Temperance card. So this is great. Remember, the Temperance card can literally represent healthcare professionals. you know, doctors, therapists, counselors, etc. And because you've got this in your communication sector right next to the sun, this is in some way, shape or form you being put under a spotlight, but not like a, ooh, we found you out. In more of a case of you being showcased for your talents and your skills. Now, what I find interesting about this is in a lot of ways, you're being drawn into the limelight, and you might be like, oh, you know, don't make a fuss, don't make a big thing out of it, but this is like, people want to celebrate you, people want you to see that you're doing a good job at something, and this month you absolutely have to let them. You've got to be open to that experience when it comes to work, when it comes to anything really, especially friendship ties as well. There is a sense here that something that you've done for somebody in the past, some help that you've offered somebody once before, is about to make its way back to you. So maybe there's something that you need, and you know, you speak to a friend or a colleague and they say, listen, you know what, for all the times that you've helped me, done. Do you know what I mean? Like, there is help, there's support here. And sometimes the Temperance card can see us being brought into drama that we don't really want to be a part of, whereas this month I kind of feel like this is you being brought into the limelight, and where usually you would kind of like shy away from it and be like, oh, you know, no, I'm fine. This month I think you're going to embrace it. And then for your heart and half, you have the Knight of Swords. So this could literally, for some of you, this could be like a whirlwind romance. Maybe with somebody that's considered an authority, maybe you know, maybe somebody that is in the healing professions, a doctor, you know, a counselor, a therapist, or so, like probably not the one that you're seeing if you are seeing one, you know, for any of your own challenges. I'm sure there's something about a line being crossed there, but you know, all jokes aside, you could find that this person works in the healthcare field, but because it's the Knight of Swords, it just suggests that it's like maybe something happens and it moves so quick that it makes your head spin. You know, this, I mean, I like it. I just think that it's very, very fast. So just be sure to keep your wits about you. You know, I don't see anything of detriment here, but at the same time, anything that moves too quickly will eventually burn out quickly as well. So, you know, you just want to pace yourself. For those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this looks like there's either an interview coming up for you or the partner. And again, this is something that could be some really great news, but it's just happening really, really fast. And it's like, you're just going to have to roll with it. Like, you're going to have to think on your feet, both of you. You'll have to adjust sort of at breakneck speed. So let's have a look at your months of the weeks of the month and see what comes up there for you. So in the first week of March, you have the Hermit card, right? So there's definitely something happening with the home. There's definitely some good news coming in here. And the good news that's coming in, it's a result. It's a direct result of some sort of effort or hard work that you've already put in. So there's definitely some sort of praise, some sort of an accolade, or maybe even just some sort of recognition that comes up. For those of you that are planning holidays or vacations in the month of March, it's still definitely possible. I don't see any challenges or issues with that. What I am seeing though, for those of you that have had to work from home because of the pandemic, I don't necessarily see that changing a lot from here on in, I have to say, as a longer sort of prediction. I do feel like it's going to be more of the same as you move forward. For the second week of the month, you have the Death card, right? So with the sweets come the sour. Now, I said to you, this month, it looks like money is not an object. Now, I can't say that that's going to be the experience that you have forever, because it does look like that will be coming to an end. But certainly while it is here, enjoy it. And this isn't to say like you get a pay rise and then they take it back. It's more a case of the boost that you get this month is a real boost. But then after that, it will sort of level off. All right. The other thing with the Death card, something's going to be highlighted to you this month that you will either need to put a stop to, or something that you're going to have to stop putting your time and your energy into. Is going to require a lot of honesty from you, and it's probably going to ask you to do some soul searching to say, right, why am I putting my time, effort, energy, resources, etc. into this? Like, you're going to have to get really honest with yourself around this second week of the month. For your third week of the month, you have the Empress card. I mean, fruitful ideas, fruitful endeavors, fruitful communication. There's a really strong sense here as well. Whoever it is that you are connecting with, those of you that are single, those of you that are meeting somebody, whoever you're connecting to, this person is not only very good looking, but they're very refined. They've got a really good sense of style. They've got a really good, they've got a really good eye for detail as well. And the communication between you and pretty much everybody, actually, your communication sector this month is absolutely great. And this third week of the month, again, so this might see you kind of looking to either revive this experience once it's ended, or to prolong that experience. Either which way, pay attention to the ideas that you have and the hunches and the nudges that you get to go in a certain direction. Another thing as well, for those of you that are planning cosmetic surgery, and it looks like some of you might be, if you're planning to have something cosmetic done, I would check with the astrology, because Venus comes into Pisces, which is, not necessarily a bad time to do it, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff happening around that as well. So I just want you to be mindful of that. And then finally, your fourth week of the month, you have the Temperance card. So you've got a double hit of Temperance. For those of you that are meeting somebody, you will definitely be meeting what I would consider a healthcare professional, maybe an esthetician. That's possible as well, definitely with these two cards close together. This is just an easier month of it, I think, as well. For those of you that are partnered and in relationships, there's a lot of you trying to have to really balance out and support each other. And I think it's because a lot of stuff is going to move really quickly for you guys this month. And then finally, for your key to the month, you have... the Three of Pentacles. All right, so this is going to be a month where you are not only gaining new knowledge and new skills. This could be where you're gaining new clients, new information. This could be where you're gaining a new understanding of where things are going, and more importantly, how your input is shaping them. This is a month of learning. It's a month of growth. It's a month of fruitful endeavors. And more importantly than anything else, because the Empress is also number 3, this is going to be a month of calm. It's going to be a month of ease. It's going to be a month that is just smooth. So enjoy it while it lasts, right? While it's here and while the going is good, as they say. Enjoy it. So with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know in the comments how this one shapes up. Have an amazing month. Take care. Happy birthday, and I will see you soon.